The most important aspect of archery is correctly releasing an arrow. Today, I'm going to demonstrate the different methods of doing this using fingers, trigger release, and the thumb release. First, I'm going to demonstrate how to shoot fingers, and I'm going to use my longbow. There are two different methods of shooting with fingers, 3 fingers under and split finger. I personally like the 3 fingers under. This is what 3 fingers under looks like, and this is a split finger. When I shoot a longbow, I use an arm guard to prevent the string from hitting my arm. I use a glove to protect my fingers. Other people use a tab. One element to shooting bows is to keep your bow arm steady. When you draw back, always find your anchor point. When you're ready to release the arrow, you relax your fingers and follow through. Here, I'll demonstrate. Bow arm steady, anchor point, relax fingers, follow through. The more you shoot your bow, you recognize when you make a bad shot by how your bow sounds. To practice a good release, get close to the target, close your eyes when you pull back, and feel every muscle that it takes to take the shot. When you shoot fingers, make sure you only use the first knuckle. This is a trigger release. It attaches to the string or on a loop on the string. And when you pull back, you always want your trigger finger behind the trigger so it doesn't set it off. And you want to squeeze the trigger. On a compound bow, when you draw back, your cams roll over into a draw stop, which I call the wall. When you draw back, you want to keep constant tension against the wall, so you squeeze your shoulder blades together before you release. There are several different types of releases, the thumb release and the back tension release. I prefer this thumb release. To use this, you first click this button, which will lock this hinge, which you will put around the loop. And then, when you pull back, you're going to squeeze this, releasing the arrow. Before you use a release, you need to make sure you know how to use it before you shoot it. Another key aspect of shooting is to make sure you don't grip the bow. You can avoid this by using a sling. Everyone has their own style. As long as you're comfortable with it, just make sure you do it every shot. To make sure you're consistent, you can use a string bow. This will help with your form and your release. To make this, all you do is take a piece of string and fit it to your draw length. Now, you can practice your release anywhere safely. No matter if you shoot fingers or release, consistency and practice will make you a better shooter. This is Zena. See you next week.